Hello Wolfpack. I wanted to make a video regarding Shiba, and more specifically regarding what that teaches us and what meme coins in general teach us about the market. A lot of people, in the main topic of this video is a lot of people have been asking me, not specifically me, but in general, having speculation, having doubt, who's going to buy Bitcoin when it goes to 100k? Who would ever buy Bitcoin at 100k? Who would ever buy Ethereum at 10k? Very, very simple answer. The whole point of this video, the same people who are buying SHIB right now, right? Those are the same people who are going to buy Bitcoin at 100k, all right? If you understand, and once you get a good understanding of FOMO and the effects of FOMO, the effects of greed, the effects of, just basic human psychology in the market, especially for those who are uneducated in the market, but even experienced traders experience FOMO at some point, you can see that, if you buy SHIB right now, and I'm going to go into the TA and I'll explain to you why SHIB is a ridiculous buy to make right now, right? And then I'll extrapolate that back. So let's get into SHIB, right? You can see SHIB, it's made another move up, right? Spiky mover, CoinMarketCap, it moves only very quickly upwards and very quickly downwards. There is no gradual growth with these coins, right? Same thing with Dogecoin. There's no gradual growth in Dogecoin, right? It's only quick up, quick down. There's nothing ever goes slightly upwards or slightly downwards. This is because these coins have no utility, right? They're driven by hype. They're driven by the latest tweets. They're driven by the latest news. There's nothing about these coins that is remotely useful in any way, shape, or form. Yes, you could say SHIB swap, whatever, if you want to say that SHIB has a decentralized exchange, you can say that if you want. My opinion, that's completely, that's just an excuse for SHIB to pump, right? We all know no one's going to use that exchange, right? You can use that exchange, just to buy meme coins essentially, but you can already do that on PancakeSwap. It's completely, it's not useful in any way. Same with Dogecoin and SHIB. They're not useful in any way. Obviously, there's basically memes about Dogecoin becoming the next, big cryptocurrency replacing Bitcoin. That's not going to materialize, right? Obviously, nothing's certain in the market, but the chances of that actually materializing is very, very low. I think about a lot of people are just basing that off of the fact that, sometimes things happen that are unexpected, and wouldn't that be ironic? That's not an actual reason for that to happen, okay? It's pretty clear that, institutions aren't going to adopt Dogecoin. They're going to hit, Dogecoin is not going to be the global reserve currency, right? And even if it was, you wouldn't be in for such exponential gains. It's already top 10 market cap ranking, right? People keep treating Dogecoin and Shiba like they're just rolling the dice. Not necessarily the case, right? The market caps on these coins are absolutely massive, right? For Shiba to 2x, if Shiba 2x'd right now, let's see what it would happen, right? Its market cap right now is $11 billion. If it 2x'd, it would be, number 11 on the market cap ranking, if it 2x'd, right? How high can it go realistically, all right? This thing's not going to go much higher, just based off market cap. It would be very, very unlikely for it to go much higher, because if it went higher, then it'd be beating projects like ADA and Ethereum. It's just not going to happen, right? Shiba can't 10x anymore. Right, that's just a fact. It can't 10x anymore. If Shiba was to 10x right now, it would be number 3 on market cap ranking. Ask yourself the question, Shiba holders out there, do you think that Shiba deserves to be number 3 on market cap ranking? Right, and I know you can say, well, it doesn't matter if it deserves to be there or not. It just could happen. No, okay? It has zero utility. It's a meme coin. People would sell it way before it gets to that point. Because I'll tell you this right now, right? Coins that don't grow gradually, coins that have been on the ground for a long time and spike up, they have a lot of holders who are holding bags, massive percentage of the supply from when they brought it back down here on the ground. They will be selling that coin down for years and years and years before it can go up, and especially coins with no utility, and this space is getting adopted institutionally now. This is not the time period for meme coins to thrive. Obviously in a bull market is, but I think we'll find out what the true utility behind Shiba and Dogecoin are, in a bear market when they both drop to the ground, because the chances of these things actually surviving are very, very low. Even if Tesla accepts Dogecoin as payment, right? You can say that's going to happen. I probably might agree with you, right? It might happen. Even if that happens, that's going to lead to a pump for a few days, and then it's still going to drop like usual, right? Because it's got no utility, right? Who's going to buy Tesla of Dogecoin anyway? No one. It's just hype news, right? That's all it is. It's just hype news. But essentially, looking into the TA, right, we can see it's pumped up again. It's, you know, I mean, it's gone up so much already. I honestly, I can't tell you who's buying right now, but the fact is there's people who are buying this thing, right? We've got bearish divergences on the 4-hourly chart and the 1-hour chart. We've got a MACD cross, bearish MACD cross coming in the 1-hour chart. There's probably going to be pushing us below this Gaussian channel, right, and bring us back down to a lower support zone. Not that we have any support zones, right? And that's the thing with fast movers as well. The reason why these coins drop so fast is because they have no time to build support on the way up, right? There is nothing bullish about a coin going 300% in 2 days for the long-term price, right? Because if Bitcoin did that, right, say Bitcoin, for example, went from 65k to 100k in 2 days, that would be an incredibly bearish scenario, right? Yes, it'd be bullish for the short term, right? But bearish for the long term, because when it drops back down below that 100k zone, it's got zero support build up. It's got zero buyer confidence in the area between 100k and 65k, and hence it's probably just going to drop back to 65k just as quick as it went there, right? So that's the thing with spiky moves you need to be careful with. And that's why they drop so fast, because they move so fast. You know, there's nothing particularly bullish about a coin moving up that much in a short period of time. And this is what SHIB holders don't understand and Doge holders don't understand. Well, maybe they do, right? Maybe they're just having a bit of fun. There's nothing wrong with that. But the point is, the vast majority of people who are buying into SHIB right now are people who are uneducated and genuinely think it's going to go 10x from here, right? Logically, it can't happen, right? Just based off basic mathematics and basic logic, it just can't happen. It's not going to the top 3 market cap, right? It's just not going to happen. I don't think you need to be a rocket scientist to work that out. But, we've got these bearish divergences. The Gaussian channel, which is basically an overall trend indicator, which prices typically stick to. If the price is hovering near the Gaussian channel, it's a sign that it's kind of fairly valued, right? We're over, 55% of way. We need a 55% drop from current prices to reach the Gaussian channel on the 4-hourly chart, which is the chart you should be using the Gaussian channel on for the most part. 4-hourly chart, it's a nice mix between long-term and short-term. So a 56% drop before I'd consider this move healthy at all, right? And that point, if we drop 56%, we've completely broken this whole structure of making a higher low. Obviously, the bull case for SHIB would be to come down here, make a higher low, and then continue upwards. But even if that happens right now, we would have rounded out and failed to make a higher high. So this red 4-hourly candle right here could very well be the end of the rally for SHIB, right? Very well be the end of the rally for SHIB, and this whole thing could be a dead cat bounce. I can definitely see that being the case. So essentially, if you're thinking of buying SHIB right now, I'd very much encourage you not to do that. It seems absolutely ridiculous that anyone would ever buy this right now, but obviously that's not their fault, right? That's not their fault. They're overwhelmed by greed, and also they're uneducated on the market. And if you're uneducated on the market, you don't know how charting works, you can be mistaken for things like this, right? But it's about progressing. And the overall point of this video is not a TA analysis on Dogecoin and SHIB. It's to tell you guys that, don't overestimate, what humans are going to do, right? Don't overestimate what humans are going to do, right? If you genuinely think that no one's going to buy Bitcoin at 100k, why do you think people bought Bitcoin at 10k last cycle, right? Bitcoin went from a few $1,000s to 20k, right? Who was buying at 15k? Right, there was people buying at 15k, lots of people, right? Lots of people buying at 15k. That's why it went to 20k, right? So don't. I think it's a bit of a illogical argument that no one's going to buy at 10k Ethereum. Actually, there will be way more buyers at 10k Ethereum, right? Because people want to see things perform before they get in, right? And this is what happens every single cycle, right? You get the people starting in, they buy in on the ground like us right now. I'd consider this the ground still. And then, the market pumps, the news outlets start talking about everything. Everyone starts talking about crypto. Everyone's buying crypto. Everyone and their mother's buying crypto. Then we crash, right? And then the people who bought crypto at the top start learning about crypto in the bear market, and they're ready for the next cycle. Usually that's what happened, right? Usually everyone's first bull market they get wrecked in. That's the general kind of case. If you're not getting wrecked in this bull market, it's your first bull market, congratulations, you're ahead of the pack, 100%. Because that's usually how it works, right? People have to get wrecked before they learn. Because they realize that, hey, wait a second, this isn't just free money, right? This isn't just going to go up forever. I actually need to put work into this. And, they either give up or they learn at that point. But yeah, I guess this is just the whole point of the video, right? The whole point of the video is to answer the question using meme coins as an example, right? Because meme coins pump parabolically when there's no logic behind them pumping. There is nothing, at all, like in terms of utility, in terms of use case, that has caused SHIB to pump from this place here up 374% in the last few days or week or whatever it has been. Nothing happened, right? The only thing that happened is Elon Musk posted a picture of him having a Shiba Inu, the dog, or whatever it's called, right? He bought one of the dogs, right? That this coin is based on. That's the only thing that's happened, right? Do you think that's sustainable? At any point in time, do you think that's going to be sustainable? No. But the point is, there are people out there who will buy coins when it is completely irrational to buy them. And that is why, ladies and gentlemen, crypto is going to pump in Q4, right? Because people are uneducated. And it sounds dodgy and it sounds like a really bad thing to say, but we benefit from that, right? We you know, it sounds bad to say, but I love people who are uneducated in the market, right? Because I know they're going to pump my bags, right? They're going to pump my bags, and then what's going to happen is they're going to drop, they're going to lose 90% of the money, and then they're going to educate themselves, and then in the future, in the long term, they're going to benefit, right? My goal, obviously, is to try and make people not lose 90% of their gains and actually use common sense in the market and get kind of educated on TA so they know what's going on. But that's just inevitable, right? There's nothing that's going to stop that. That happens in every market that moves like this, like crypto. You know, and that's just what's going to happen this cycle. I don't see any reason why that's not going to happen again. Meme coins are the great example, right? People buying at the top, thinking it's going to 10x from there, and then holding down to the bottom because they're in disbelief about it going down because they thought it was just going to go up forever, right? There's no reason why that same thing can't happen with Bitcoin, Ethereum, all of the market movers, every single altcoin in the market in, you know, December to January. So that's my kind of video. Don't be a doubter. You know, the people who have been doubting, you know, it hasn't been a good year for the Bears. Let's just say that, right? I mean, the Bears, you know, they said when we got to 30K, we're going to 20K, right? And they've been calling for 20K ever since, and right now we're at 54K. It hasn't been a good year for the Bears. What you need to be doing is stick to the trends, stick to the cyclical theory. That always prevails in the end. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll catch you in the next one.